Hi everyone, it's Sue from Hold On and Enjoy the Ride. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So we are doing November's monthly. And I'm feeling good because I'm doing it before November starts. The last couple months, I did it after the month started. So I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm on the ball right now. Hopefully you guys are too. Okay, so I figure I'll just get right into what all I have going for the month and then decorate afterwards. So I have a lot of birthdays. November is a huge birthday month in my household. So I have a lot of birthdays and I have a few doctor's appointments. So, and then there's some holidays in there obviously. So let's get going on that. So first, I'm going to work on the holidays. So we have Veterans Day. So I'm going to go ahead and white this out because I have this sticker I'm going to put here. I'm putting it down low because I have other stuff to put on that date. So we marked Veterans Day. Then there's also daylight savings time. So I will put that here. And then of course we have Thanksgiving. And I do have a sticker that says Thanksgiving that looks like that, but I think I'm going to put this here instead. Looks a little more festive. It's got the turkey. We'll move on to birthdays. Lots and lots of birthdays. So we have, and I'm going to use these smaller birthday stickers because on this one day, I have 2 birthdays. So my father-in-law's birthday and my brother-in-law's birthday is the 11th. Okay, then on the 9th is my mother-in-law's birthday. Okay, then I have one more birthday on the 18th. And I'm going to use this birthday sticker just because it's a special birthday. It's my husband's birthday. So yes, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my brother-in-law, and then my husband. 4 of them in a 9-day span. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. So I think that was, nope, that's not even it on the birthdays. I have one more birthday to put down. Because on the 19th, I have another birthday. So, let me double check my notes. I got the birthdays, I got the holidays. And now I'll move on to doctor's appointments. So what I'm going to use for doctor's appointments is I'm going to use some of these monthly stickers. The 20th, the 28th, and the 16th. Let's see, which one do I want to use here? I guess I'll use this one here. The 28th. And then I needed one more on 16th, the 20th, I think it was. Yes. All right. So the only other thing I have to put down is I have a hair appointment on the 17th. So I will put down a box for that as well. That's 2 pumpkins in a row. Okay, we won't make it the pumpkin one. I have a mushroom one. I don't really know how this is really fall related, but it's in the fall section. So there we go. So that's my hair appointment. And then there's Black Friday. This is a big day, shopping wise. So for Black Friday, I gotta use a black box, right? How many of you guys go shopping on Black Friday? I used to go all the time. I used to get up at like 2:30 in the morning, get dressed, and meet my girlfriend, and we would go hit all the stores. We would be in line outside of Toys R Us by like 3:15-ish. And we would wait in line until they opened up with the good deals. And then from there, we would go to Target and Walmart and GameStop, and you name it, we went there. We had a list. We had every store and who wanted to buy where, and what time the store opened, and what time the Blockbuster sale or the doorbuster sales, I think they were called, were, from what time to what time at what store. And we had it all mapped out, and we would go to town. By the time it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, we would have hit like 6 stores and had so much stuff. And then we would go and have a nice breakfast somewhere and write down on our lists what all we got for everybody. And we had so much fun. Then she moved away. Then I had a hard time finding someone to do it with me. I did it a couple times by myself, not as early in the morning because I didn't want to be out at that time by myself. Sometimes I would drag my husband, but it wasn't the same. It was so much fun with my girlfriend. I really missed doing that with her. But then, the kids got older and they didn't want as much stuff, and I didn't have to go out and do it anymore. And I don't have grandchildren yet to do it for, so I haven't really been into Black Friday too much. So I'll look at the sales. I'll see if there's anything worth going anywhere for, but it's not going to be like it was back in the day. But those were fun times. All right, so if you did that craziness like me and you were that crazy with your lists and your times and everything, let me know in the comments, because it was a lot of fun, but it was crazy. And we used to run into people we knew at all the stores, and it was just, we would just laugh and have fun. Okay, so I'm going to use these pretty flowers around the page as well, since I have this big open area here. The black lines are going to show through. So we'll do some lines. We'll get rid of some lines. Okay, so this whole box I need to get rid of. I cannot believe that we are a hop, skip, and a jump away from November. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I need to start figuring out Christmas ideas for people so that I could start early. This is just such a busy time of the year for me. The end of the year, there's so much stuff when you have a business, and so we have a lot of end of the year stuff to do to get ready for the next year, and to get tax stuff gathered and done, and picking a health insurance plan for next year. That always is just such a headache for me. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I dread it every year. And it doesn't get any better. Every year, the deductibles get higher, the monthly premium gets higher. It's crazy, but that's life when you're self-employed. You have to find the insurance, you don't have the job that has the insurance. So anyway, that's one of the things got weighing on me that I've got to get done. Let's see, I needed to go a little bit more over here. Just a little. Okay. Let's see. We'll do it like that. Still haven't cleaned my scissors. I need to make a note on my phone with an alarm. Clean your scissors. Because I don't think about it till I'm sitting down and I'm doing the next page. All right, so we have a flower there, very pretty flower. Okay, you know what? There's just way too many lines here. I'm not gonna white them all out. We're just gonna go for it and let there be lines. Let there be lines. It's not that bad. Okay. See where else we're gonna put something. There's a nice big one for up here. I will white out the notes though, because that comes through a little bit too much. Okay. So what do you guys hand out for Halloween? I'm in a dilemma this year. I've really been trying to eat better and look at food ingredients, and you know, that's an eye-opening event when you look at that and you look at all this dyes and additives and, you know, baloney in the food. And so I'm trying to avoid a lot of that stuff. Well, in the process of me reading ingredients all the time and wanting to avoid all the bad stuff, I'm feeling like I can't in good conscience buy all that horrible stuff and hand it out to the kids. I just don't feel like I could do that. So I asked a good friend of mine who has young children. Hey, Candace. And I asked her, I said, what could I get that's not going to be like this candy stuff? What could I get? So she was telling me, and I don't even know if I'm going to say it right. I don't even remember exactly what they were called. Moshi, mushy. They're little squishy things that are sticky, I think. I'm not sure. She called them something, and I said, would kids like that? She goes, yeah. I said, just little kids, or would, teenagers and stuff like it? And she said she has nieces that like it, that are a little older. So I thought, okay, well, let me get some. So I ordered a bucket full from Amazon. And then I also got a bunch of organic lollipops so that I have some kind of candy to hand out. And then I was looking to try to figure out what else I could hand out, because we have a lot of kids that come through our neighborhood. And I didn't want to be, that awful house. But like I said, I just can't feel good about handing out this candy that has this stuff in it. And like I said, I'm really watching the labels. So I was looking to see what else I could get, and they have all these cool, I don't even know what they're called because my kids are so much older. I'm so far beyond this stuff, you know, this mushy, moshy, whatever it is that she had me get. And then I noticed that there's also these cool like wrist slap things that they're straight and you go like this and then it wraps around the wrist, and they were all decorated for Halloween and tons of different colors. And I thought, oh, that would be cool too, I bet. So I got some of them as well. So I'm hoping that the kids will like it. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be that house. Am I going to be that house? Am I going to be that bad house? Because I'm not handing out Reese's. Whoops. I'm throwing stuff around. I'm getting myself worked up about Halloween candy. And I know when I was younger, I was all about the Reese's. That was the best thing in my trick-or-treat bag. And let me tell you, this organic candy stuff is not cheap. It's not cheap. But what do you think? Do you think that the organic lollipops and the wrist slap things and the other things, I wish I could remember exactly what they're called, what it is. When I go to edit this, I'll look it up and I'll put the name of it here on the screen. I hope that they're not going to be disappointed and that they're going to like it. I don't know. So anyway, that's my thoughts for this year. I was just looking to see what you guys do. So, I think what else I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Costco and I'm going to get a whole bunch of small water bottles and have a cooler with ice in it, have the water out, so if people are thirsty, whether it's the parents or the kids, they can have a water bottle too. And I know water in plastic bottles is not good either. Believe me, I know. It's crazy. It's a whole rabbit hole you start going down when you start looking into things, and it's like, what do? You can't keep yourself away from everything, and there's just too much different stuff out there. So, I don't know. I wanted to put this past the pie because of Thanksgiving, but it's got that, it's a pretty blue, but it's got blue, and there is no blue anywhere else. So this, you know, because I was thinking these boxes are blank up here, but that just doesn't fit. It just doesn't work. That's sad. I could put the fall fun. So I'll put that up here. Give me a little bit of color and decoration up here. Although it's got the cutoff and I don't need it there, but we're gonna pretend we don't see that. What else? So, like I could use something over here. There's one here that says Chilly Days. I don't know. It's not 100% that green. There's a little bit of that green in that one. Well, that matches this green, so we'll use it. I have nothing going on this day. I'll stick it here. Yeah. And then there's some little pumpkin stickers and some leaves I could put around. Put a pumpkin there. See, you leave these pens with the lid off, even for a couple of minutes, and then they don't work as well. They kind of start to dry up a little bit. Kind of got to get it going. I bought a new pack. I just haven't opened it yet. It's like I keep feeling, I could get more out of these. I could get more out of these. I don't want to waste anything. So, I don't know. I'll put a couple more little pumpkins around, and then I think we are done. Quick, easy page. Where do I want to put it? Where do I put it? It's weird because of the way it's laying. See, this one, it's upright. This one, it looks like you're looking down on it, so it doesn't feel right putting it down. Oh, I'm just reading too much into it, I think. I'm just gonna stick it there. But it is kind of sitting weird. This one's sitting right. And here's a white one. Here's a white one that you're kind of looking down at it again. And one more green one. I'll stick it there. So I think that is good. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. And leave me some comments. Let me know if you hand out candy or if you have alternate ideas. I'd love to hear them because it's not Halloween yet. I still have time to get something else. If you guys have some good ideas, I'd love to hear them. Let me know if you are in the dilemma that I am with just not wanting to hand out the bad stuff. And I know I grew up eating the bad stuff. Once you start reading different articles and seeing how bad these ingredients are, I know I've turned into that person who's no fun, and now I'm like, I just can't in good conscience buy it. So let me know your thoughts. I'd like to hear other ideas if you have them. And let me know if you've done your November monthly. You guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.